Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Fulham Career Mode. In today's episode we take on Crystal Palace and Liverpool in the Premier League. So the starting lineup for the Crystal Palace game went for Areola, Tete, Hector, Garcia, Brian Williamson, Lamina, Knockhart, Kenny, Cavalieri and Mitrovic. Don't for Guaita, Ward, Tompkins, Cahill, Van Aanholt, Funes Mori, MacArthur, Milivojevic, Zaha, Ayew and Batshuayi. The first action of the game came with Ayew driving at our defence. Smashed it, good save from Areola. They continued to press and then they won themselves a penalty early on. Brian bringing down Zaha. It was Ward he brought down, and then Zaha stepped up to take the penalty. I was just thinking, just go the right way, come on. And I guessed the wrong way. And he thought he'd hit the post and it had gone out. But it went in. And so we were 1-0 down early again. It's not a surprise. Zaha, it's a great penalty, in off the post. And we were 1-0 down very early on yet again. Nothing, even if I'd guessed the right way, there was no way I was going to save that. So then we came forward, we were trying to get back into the game, trying to get level already. Tete put a great ball into the box and Kearney forced Guaita to make a wonderful save. Zaha had our defence completely scrambling at points and then we gave away another penalty. Hector this time sliding in, getting a yellow card for his troubles. Definitely both of the penalties were penalties and they had a chance to make it 2-0. So Zaha stepped up again and I was thinking, is he going to go the same way? Is he going to go... And then he hits the post properly and it doesn't go in, meaning that we were only 1-0 down. But then we gave the ball away basically from the start of the penalty and then Zaha fired a great shot in and there's another good saver to react well, Areola to his left. And they played some more good football, Palace, and MacArthur forces Areola into another good save. They should have been 2 or 3 up at this point. Zaha again coming down the right wing. Milivojevic this time, his shot was a good save from Areola. Great, good strike, just going for that top corner, good save. Palace then, at the start of the second half, were continuing to pose threats, continuing to make us work, and then Ayew made it 2-0. It was a good little ball through, but it was poor defending from me again. I just need to learn how to defend, I think, and we'd be alright, but Crystal Palace made it 2-0. Ward played to Ayew. Ayew, simple finish for a player of his quality. Just annoying that I don't know how to defend on this game. Areola can't do anything about it and it's 2-0. Palace continued to come forward. But we were posing a threat on the counter-attack now. Wilson played the ball through to Aina, who I had been getting a complaint from Torino because they wanted him to play more football. And he showed why just then. Getting played through and he runs in on goal and he smashes into the far corner, picks the ball up and knows we've got a chance to get back in this. We haven't really been in the game and we could get a point out of it that we probably don't deserve. It's a good finish right in that far corner. No chance for Guaita in the Palace goal and it was 2-1. And not long to go, we continued to come forward. Cordova got in behind. Hadn't scored in the league yet and the keeper made a good save and Mitrovic scuffed his rebound and they got it clear. We continued to come forward there, not long to go. Onomar slipped it through for Mitrovic, who had a free run on goal. I was thinking, thank God it's Mitrovic running in on goal. And he smashes into the bottom corner and it was 2-2 and we got a very undeserved point. We did not deserve to get anything from this game and Mitrovic has just presented us with a point that we did not deserve, but I'll take it. Any point's a point, doesn't matter how you get them. Didn't play well and we got a point out of the game. Mitrovic smashing the ball home, making it 2-2. He held off Cahill really well and you're not stopping that. We did have a scare really late on in stoppage time though. Benteke and Batshuayi linked up well. Hector made a good challenge. Townsend headed the ball back in, and then Benteke hits the outside of the post. And I tell you, I was so scared that was just going to trickle in that bottom corner and we'd lost all our hard work. So the next match was Liverpool, and this was going to be, well, it is a tough match as you can see from this. They give Alisson, Roberto Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Thiago Ronaldo, Salah, Firmino, Mane, and for Ariola, Tete, Hector Garcia, Brian Williamson, Lamina, Knockout, Aina, Kearney and Mitrovic. And this one was going to be a very tough one. So it started off, we were keeping the ball okay, but Salah won the ball off of Garcia, and Firmino runs in and smashes in. Routine for the front three of Liverpool, and it was 1-0 straight away. It was. I knew straight away from that first chance that they were going to be so clinical and we were going to have to defend properly to not concede any more. And we were keeping the ball quite nicely, and then Garcia takes a heavy touch in our own penalty area, and then Firmino gets there before Hector and just smashes in. Obviously, it's poor from me again, the way I'm playing, but it's just annoying the way that they can just spring onto you, just like that. And then Liverpool sprung onto us again. They got Mane in behind. This time Ariola made a good save. The high press was really working for him on our defence because we like to play out from the back. And then this is a wonderful move. Like, I just sat and was just like, I'm not going to stop that, but that's a wonderful move. Good little ball over the top from Henderson. Great cross from Mane, and Salah's got a tap in. It was quite clear that we weren't going to get anything out of the game. We were 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes, and we just couldn't cope with any attack they had on us. Good little ball over the top. Mane's got a simple cross, simple tap in for Salah. And I felt a bit sorry for Ariola at this point because his goal was just getting peppered and we weren't able to stop them. We did have a corner though, 10 minutes later. The ball dropped to Jack Williamson, forced Alisson to hold the ball. Then we broke away because they were doing the high press. Cavaliero played a lovely ball over the top, so Aino took it on his chest and just couldn't connect with the finish. Thinking that could have been 2-1, we could have been back in the game. Liverpool then, not long after half-time, had the chance of Henderson. Skip past our man, rolled the ball across, and then, oh, look at that. Just tried to clear the ball with Hector. Henderson pressed in on it. It was 3-0. The game was done and dusted. Liverpool had won. But we just had to keep playing for pride at this point. And they continued to come forward though, Liverpool. They continued to press high. Firmino's shots, good save here, good little move. They then had a free kick right on the edge of the box, which James Milner took, and it crashed the post. They just continued to attack and we just couldn't stop them. And from the play after the free kick, Mane got slipped in behind. Good little ball back to Firmino, great little flick, and it was 4-0. And the game was officially done at this point. We were not getting 4 goals at Anfield. Great look, this from Mane is just class, and that's a great finish. So into the last couple of minutes, we were still trying to get our fans a goal to cheer. It was quite difficult. This team are just ridiculous. Did manage to win the ball back though. Onimar saw the run of Cavaliero. You see he's got a bit of space to drive into. And from someone of his quality, you would have expected that to at least get on target. But he just goes wide. And that just summed up the game really for us. We just couldn't get anywhere near him. And that was the final whistle. We'd lost 4-0. So a very well earned point against Palace. We didn't deserve it, but we got a point against Palace. And not out of character, crushing defeat against Liverpool. Thank you very much for watching. If you have, please like and subscribe. See you later and goodbye.